Hello, Cancers. Thank you so much for joining this video. This is your August monthly prediction, 2024. If you are a sun sign, moon sign, rising sign in Cancer, this is the video for you. We're going to look at different areas in your life by using Oracle of the Celestial Deities and Oracle of the Mythic Heroes, together with some tarot cards pool to give you a holistic picture about what you need to know this month. All right. So now with all that being said, let's get started. Now, first of all, we're going to shuffle the cards from Oracle of the Celestial Deities, and we're going to look at your general energy, your career, professional life, relationship, love life. Finally, we're also going to look at your spiritual health. Okay? Now, let's have a look for Cancer people, the month August. First card for you is Juno. Okay. Now, for your career and success, we have got, wow, Jupiter. Okay, awesome. For your love and relationship, we have got Neptune. And finally, for your spiritual health, we have got the Uranus. This is amazing. Look at the color of the cards, all in blue, okay? I'm going to explain to you what this means, but before that, let's pull some extra tarot cards just to get a little bit extra information for our Cancers. All right, so we're gonna shuffle the cards. Okay, give it a thorough shuffle. We want a little bit extra advice, right, from the universe regarding these three different areas for you. All right, universe, please help us, help all the Cancers. All right. Three cards, okay? For your career, we have got the world. Wow. Okay, Cancer, you guys are on fire. Okay. Now, for your love and relationship, what we have got is Knight of Wands. And finally, for your spiritual health, we have got the King of Swords. Beautiful. Okay. Love this, and love this. Now, first of all, Cancers, you start your energy with the Juno. Juno is the goddess of the sky and also the goddess of marriage, actually, in ancient Greek mythology and also Roman mythology. She is all about rising above and seeing things that are far away from you. You will have this opportunity to expand your horizons and your visions into something that is much bigger for you in the next months. Now, however, one thing you have to be careful with is that you always have to go for things from the perspective of what you love, right? So what I mean about this is you need to learn how to bring back your springtime and understand that whatever things that you try to achieve is deeply coming from your soul instead of do this because you think, oh, I just have to do it, or this is what is expected, right? To me by the society. I just have to do it. I have to, get the validation from the society. I have to get the validation from someone else. That's why, I'm doing this. No, Cancers, it's important that you go back to the simplicity, the soul part, right, in you, and understand that, okay, I'm doing this because I truly love this. And most importantly is when I do this, I like myself more. And I think this is a key point for Cancer people in the month of July. Sorry, in the month of August, okay? Now, with Juno, one more advice I will have for you is try not to focus on the small details too much. Like what I mentioned earlier, she's all about the bigger vision there. So look things far away and look things high, okay? That will really help you to bring positivity and to bring a sense of hope into your existing situation. Now, I really enjoy this energy, like what I said. You got a lot of blue energy, right? The four deities on top, they're all in blue color. What does that mean, Cancer? Blue in spirituality represents the energy of the ocean and also the sky. And what's special about those two things in our nature? Well, they're fluid, they're flowing, right? So when you have got a lot of blue cards in front of you, this is talking about the whole world is opening its door for you. It's talking about you really opening yourself up towards new horizons, new learning, also travel, right? Because when we talk about fluid energy in the physical sense, it's talking about you moving around. This could be about your moving house. This could be about your physical travel, business trips, leisure trips, things like that. But this travel will also lead to you learning new things, right? And being exposed to new wisdoms and new connections. So I really like this energy specifically for your career. You got the world card as an advice. Now, this card in tarot is always a symbol of graduation. As an advice, it tells you that you are graduating from an old stage and you are moving to a new chapter. But more importantly, with Jupiter and on top of the world card, this combination is giving you a sense of international expansion. What I want you guys to know, Cancers, is that your career is not about dealing with just local stuff. The local office, local stuff, people living, I don't know, like 1 mile, within your neighborhood, and you provide a service to them. No, this is telling you that perhaps you need to expand things to things far away from you, people far away from you. Now, one of the best way to do this is through online connections, right? You are doing international programs, you are targeting international clients, you're sending things overseas, whatever your business is, right? This is a general reading, but take what resonates, right, with your existing situation. Jupiter is about expansion, foreign culture, travel, and so does the world means that, right? So Juno, Jupiter, the world is really talking about that kind of expansive energy in your career. One more thing that I noticed about this group is that during this period of time, you will also get to collaborate or partner with people who are very influential in your field. This could be about you connecting, meeting those important people or powerful people who are already doing pretty well in the industry, and maybe they're either helping you or they're sort of like giving you some kind of opportunities to work on something, or maybe even collaboration. So this is really, really beautiful. Now, for some of you guys, of course, this involves physical travel for work as well. Okay. Love this, Cancer. Love this for you guys. Don't, throw away this opportunity, right? I mean, of course, we're still in 2024 now, right? And your the transit Jupiter is still in Gemini, but of course, I'm sure if you're a sun sign in Cancer, possibly you have some planets maybe in Gemini, right? Maybe your Mercury or your Venus, etc. And so Jupiter transit, that part is going to bring you opportunities. And plus, next year, Jupiter is really going to move into your own sign, which is Cancer, right? So also look forward to that. All right, now let's have a look at your relationship. Now, in the love relationships, you have got, of course, with your general energy being Juno, you also have got Neptune below that. Now, this is interesting because for a lot of Cancer people, right, new relationships are coming to you, but it's almost like at this moment, you can't really have a grasp on it, if you know what I mean. It's a little bit like I can see it, but I can't see it at the same time. If I can use a perfect analogy, it's a little bit like a mirage, right? So if you look at from far away, you see this potential there, right? You feel some energies there, but when you're trying to look at the details and get things, in a very concrete way, then it disappears. It's like, okay, it's not there. And you're like, but I did see it. I thought I just saw it, right? It's a little bit like that energy. Now, it's very possible that someone that, in the near future that you're going to connect with, you're going to show a lot of interest in, they're also going to not to be too, they're going to be a little bit vague with you, right? And that is usually because maybe at this moment, they're also trying to suss things out with you. They're also trying to understand. Now, this could go both ways. This could be about you have feelings for them, but you choose not to disclose that information too early. Or they also have feelings for you, but they also prefer not to say it too early. So it's a little bit like you and them are watching each other from far away, but you're kind of like, let me just watch it a little bit longer, right? Let's see what's actually happening. Now, with the Knight of Wands at the end, I can definitely see that there's some kind of interesting passion, right? Action. And, if I may just be very frank, right, about this, there could also be some very interesting sexual energy there as well. Because come on, Knight of Wands is fast and furious, right? It's sexual. This again, because your Knight of Wands is sitting next to the World card, also with the King of Swords, this could be very much about some of the connections, romantic interest you have are far away from you. So you might need to travel to see them. Very possibly, this partner, a potential one, is an air sign male. But of course, this is general reading. Signs can be fluid. Gender can be fluid. What I see is this could be about someone with Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra, right, person that you might be able to connect with and show a lot of interest in. And with the World card and the King of Swords next to it as well, this person definitely has achieved some amazing things in their own life as well. So I love this energy for you guys, Cancer. Very good. Now, finally, we go to your spiritual house. Okay, you got Uranus and the King of Swords. Now, Uranus people, now this card in the spiritual world is usually talking about you having a lot of plans and potentials. You are planning things in your mind, but perhaps you're waiting them to be put into action, or you're waiting for those possibilities to be executed, right, in your life in the future. Uranus sitting in there is a little bit like, the whole world is my oyster, but I'm still trying to see how I'm gonna, materialize it yet, right? Now, in a good way, it's good because it shows that at least at a spiritual level, you're open, right, towards new possibilities, maybe moving, maybe doing new things, maybe, having new careers and things like that, meeting new people. And with the King of Swords, I really want you to go through this process with logic and rationality instead of being emotional or letting your negative emotion block it, right? So for example, I give a very simple example, yeah? Let's say, for example, you want to move country, right? You want to move from one country to another. Uranus is about, okay, I can feel that there's some kind of possibility there, but I'm also afraid, right? By moving, okay, then I have to forfeit this. I have to get rid of that. I have to, pay money. I have to do that. And then I'll be able to move. And then when you think about all those kind of potential risks, right? And the things you might lose, right? Then you might just shut down that idea or delay it. This King of Swords really needs you to approach this from a rational perspective rather than being fearful, right? Or just kind of like, I don't want to think about it, it's too scary, or too much. Uranus and the King of Swords sitting together is very much about that kind of futuristic vision that you have, based on logic and rationality. So do not stay with what you can have now, but focus on what you could have in the future. I mean, at the end of the day, Uranus rules Aquarius, which is the energy of the future, right? So I really want you guys to focus on that. And plus, because you got so much blue energy, here, right? Blue, like what I said, it's about development. It's not about our comfort zone. So for Cancer people, Juno, Jupiter, Neptune, Uranus, the World card, Knight of Wands, this is all about, again, how you expand into new things and into new experiences. So you guys, okay, I know Cancers, you guys are very kind of like, safety concerned, right? Like a crab, right? You want security, you want things to be safe for you, but perhaps this is not the best time to do that. This is actually a time for you to move forward, of course, not with uncalculated, right, risks, with the strategic planning, the King of Swords, right? And with a little bit along, bigger and higher vision and a little bit more courage and also faith, you will definitely be able to see the result that you want. Now, finally, before we finish the reading for you for August Cancers, we're going to put one extra information, extra advice from Oracle of the Select Mythic Heroes, right, from this deck. And let's just see what other things that the universe has for you guys, okay? Interesting. We've got the card called Midas, Greed. All right. So this is exactly what I'm talking about, Cancers. Do not hold on to things. Do not hold on to what is already there, what is, your comfort zone, right? What you are familiar with. I really feel that this card, this greed, it doesn't mean that you're greedy, right? But sometimes I realize this card, because this card is associated with Taurus energy, and Taurus is stubborn, right? So I really feel that Cancers, again, I'm gonna just say this again, don't, just bear with me, right? Listen to this. Whenever we want to make some amazing progress in life, we must know how to take some calculated risks. You have to be open towards the idea that certain things must change. and certain things must be forfeit. Okay, you have to let go of your comfort zone, let go of that absolute 100% security, and that kind of like, oh, I'm not gonna do this, I'm gonna stay where we are, but I hope that things will work out for me and develop. It's either A or B. Okay, you have to pick one. So this kind of really tells you to be open towards new ideas, new learning, new locations, new lifestyle, and new future. Right? If you can do that, I guarantee you that now we're actually, we just had your birthday, right? Oh, by the way, Cancer, happy birthday if you're July. Cancer, right? We're moving to Leo season very soon. But basically, when you whatever you want to manifest, you're going to see this progress from now until the next full moon Cancer, which is going to be next January. I do believe that over the next 6 months, there's going to be a lot of changes in terms of your environment and your thinking and the information you have. And I do believe that all those refreshed perspectives will bring you the next step. All right, Cancers, love you. Okay, make sure that you, if you like this video, you subscribe to my channel, you like and you share the video with the people you love. And I will see you guys very soon in the next reading. See you next time. Bye.